Hi, and thanks for joining us in another edition of Money TV. I'm Don Baillargeon. This is a very special edition of Money TV. It's our 600th episode. We've been doing this program for more than 13 years. This is our 600th show. We're kind of proud of that. We're kind of proud to have you joining us here.
And let's go through each one of these things and how they've affected the price action. The chairman and the comments that have been made by the Fed governors have really been carefully examined time and time again by traders and investors.
Here in New York City at the American Stock Exchange, this is Money TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Don Baillargeon. Of course, Money TV is a program all about money and what makes it happen.
Some of the most active stocks trading this week on the American Stock Exchange include Crystal X International Corporation, symbol CRY, previously featured here on Money TV, announced the economic viability of its Las Crucenas gold project located in southeastern Venezuela.
And this allows us to scale up algae not so much for food, but rather as a fuel. And that has tremendous potential. The issues are that technology is needed, and we're the technology company that hopes to solve that.
So along those lines, that side of our business is really starting to gain a lot of traction. We think that for the foreseeable future, we're going to be able to see a lot of growth there and really turn that into a viable part of our ongoing business.
We've stated that we're going to do 10 to 15 million, and we closed on 2.4 million in the first quarter and another 800,000 right after the quarter ended. And then we have signed letters of intent for another 4 million. So that means we're about 7.7 million scheduled to close between now and the end of the second quarter.
Who do you blame for this mess? I mean, there's a lot of finger pointing going on in Washington right now, and I said at the top of the show that, you know, some people call it a financial stimulus package, some people call it a rescue package, some people call it a bailout. It really all depends on your perspective. If you're the taxpayer, it's a bailout.
Well, I've blamed the people who set the rules that allowed the credit to go unchecked are who to blame. And, you know, some of the finger pointing has to come back to us. I mean, sure. The people that made a run on the system.
Are you worried about your money? Are you afraid to open your 401k statement? Well, these are volatile and turbulent times right now. Be sure to ask for a free copy of our Money TV newsletter. That's all the time we have for you this week. Thanks once again for joining us here in New York. We'll see you again next week.